everybody, hi, how you all doing? Lovely to see you all again. Hope you're all well. I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. Everything's going swimmingly. Well, there's a few things at work that could be better, you know. I mean, yeah, as we speak, aliens are in the process of attacking an outpost, and it's my job to defend it. Rotten luck. Right before the 6-month review too. I just hope it doesn't reflect too badly on me personally, because I think, you know, so far my performance has actually been pretty good. I mean, I had no experience in this role. I came in fresh, but I think it's gone well so far. We've got resistance camps set up across North America, and look, this is it. Business is so good that we are looking to expand into Russia. Well, you know, fingers crossed for the end of year bonus at least. So it's been good catching up after all this time. It really has, but yeah, I do have to kind of go take care of that. Hey, don't be a stranger, okay? No, don't be a stranger, alright? How about we meet up next week, get a coffee, that'd be cool.
Sky Ranger deployed.
Menace, ready to deploy.
Operation Cryptchild is a mid to late game. Hi, by the way. Mid to late game. We're not really late game yet. We are mid game. It's protect the device. It could be easy. It could literally be impossible. Because as alien weapons do more and more damage, we have less and less time to kill them all before our flimsy resistance modems and fax machines fall apart. Though I don't know, I'd back like, you know, a classic 90s fax machine, a solid unit against a plasma pistol, like wielded by an enemy unknown sectoid, which obviously don't actually exist anymore. Maybe they never existed. So we've got a pretty standard squad for what should hopefully be a pretty standard mission. For our first mission in what, 2 weeks or so? It's probably less than 2 weeks, but it's felt like more than 2 weeks. I can't remember a single thing we were doing at all. What is this game? I've played a bit of Mass Effect. We're going to kill some aliens. It's going to be a cover-based shooter where we kill aliens. No, I'm right. I'm bang into it. I know what I'm doing. This is the mass relay that the aliens are going to try and destroy. And Commander Scott, isn't Scott Shepard? Scott Sterling, that's who I'm thinking of. Doesn't matter. We're going to take this building. Magical Trevor's going to sit on the top of it and kill everyone. Well, the edge of the building is a bit close, though. We're probably not going to be able to actually take this building and really leverage it. It's too close. Any other buildings we could take at all? Could you not perch on top of that statue? No? So we are literally... This is our outpost. It's a jukebox in a classic diner. It literally is a jukebox, though, in a diner. That's what we're using. That's our data interceptor device. It's what we're intercepting. We are just illegally recording MP3s. They were outlawed in, you know, 2020 by the record industry, by the RIAA, who really lobbied for it. MP3s are banned, but XCOM and MKOM, they're just making secret recordings in diners of Elvis Presley stuff. Who knows? Right, what we're going to do is move Denial first. Denial with the battle scanners can actually make it into that cover. And there's just going to be, you know, an Archon sitting on top of this. No Archon, that's good news. And there is a shieldy bearer. I assume there's going to be... What's going to be in a pod with a shield bearer? Maybe a stun lancer and an Archon? Maybe an officer and a stun lancer? Maybe an officer and a trooper? Nothing too threatening at this point in the game, right? Right, let's get Epiphanis up there. We're pretty much free to sprint. We haven't discovered this area. And most importantly, there could be a pod inside this bit, I guess. But we're not going to run right up to this window. We're just going to be over them.
Location confirmed.
So it's probably fine to sprint up everyone.
Roger that.
Should have put Magical Trevor where I put Nero. That was a mistake. We can have a little bit of a risk because we're in concealment. Like, tiny bit of risk going a few squares more forward. But we do have to go quite quickly on this mission. Like I said, it's not just sectoids shooting at the objective now. It could well be Archons. It could be something worse than Archons. Well, that's Archons and sectoids. I am just omniscient, and that is doing 8... I don't know why we can see these guys, by the way. That's blatant glitch. I love... Wait, hold on. So the shield bearer ran that way. That's fine with me. Denial. Go reveal yourself and ruin the entire mission, please.
Hostile targets inside.
Hostiles for denial. And more importantly, Magical Trevor. Magical Trevor comes here, we drop a kill zone on that, and it is game over.
Location confirmed.
Until Magical Trevor can actually see guys over here. No, that's fine. Nero up as well.
Move, move, move.
2 sharpshooters incidentally. Oh yeah, I was going to tell you about the squad loadout. I've got like my notes here, 2 sharpshooters, 3 ammos, Marauder. You know what that all means, right? Well, Marauder is Nero's sniper rifle. We just slapped, we had a scope to spare, we had an autoloader to spare. So we thought might as well give it to Nero. And this will be a gun shared between Nero and Kamichi, so of course we're going to call it Marauder. Nero's got the Venom rounds because Nero has face-off, which shoots once at every enemy in range. So if Nero can poison every enemy in range, wouldn't that be something? It is Ardus who has the blue screen rounds, because I figured we've got 3 different types of ammo, right? And I know I'm going to forget who has what. So I figure Ardus, when he's in, I was about to say the party, when he's in the squad, this isn't a party, this is by no means a party. Ardus can just be the mech killer guy. Which will be good for when, you know, Sectopods show up and not... Go on, Ardus, kill the Sectopod, you're the mech killer guy. Oh, that's very close. It's going to be a ridiculous kill zone. So that Archon is just not going to leave the objective well alone. And just going to keep picking at it. So we don't have that much time. We can't move without these guys going haywire. So we're going to drop a kill zone.
Locking it down.
And all we're going to do is with Nero, we're going to go... Are we going to go lightning hands first? No, we're going to just go face off and shoot everything with 100% accuracy. Reasonable chance to crits on these guys. Good chance to poison. Magical Trevor. If kill zone works properly, then we're golden, because between them, Magical Trevor and Nero should actually kill that shield bearer. I know it says Nero's not going to do any damage, but Nero will do like 2 points of damage on the crit, because it will crit at 40%. You know, it's got to crit at 40%. And Magical Trevor has the armor piercing rounds, which mean all that armor is going to be ignored. We could, I suppose, start with a grenade. If only we could put like, if we could queue up a grenade and then face off instantly. But the reason why we'd start with face off rather than grenade is we're not going to have a better opportunity for face off. So let's do it. It did do 1 damage. To be fair, it did crit, but it still only did the 1 damage. Now, Magical Trevor, kill zone might not work at this close range. It's going to get well, a hit would be nice, but it's going to get a shot at the first one. And a hit. Beautiful. That's a really awkward position for us. Kill zone is proccing, as it should. And not actually hitting the person I wanted it to.
Missed.
And it didn't actually work properly. Okay. That's fine. Denial. How are you not spotted? And what do we still have? We've got grenade. Good news, everybody. We've got a grenade. A grenade. You know what? Let's just do that. Let's go all out to kill the Archon. If the shield bearer sticks around, then the shield bearer sticks around, and that'll have to be fine. Excuse me. I was like, and the Storm Lance is dead, and then blah. Alright, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 points of hit power left on the Archon. That is not enough for Ardus to combat protocol just yet. Of course, we've got Epiphanes, who is ridiculous. Epiphanes can literally just kill both these guys whenever we want. I gave someone a cheeky grenade, didn't I? Did I give both snipers a cheeky quarterback grenade, and so we don't actually have it? Yeah, of course that's what I did. Ah, we're actually going to struggle to kill the shield bearer, which is a bit awkward. We could just Void Rift, I guess. Because what we could still do is Epiphanes can no lance 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No lance. Well, I suppose we could just no lance that guy anyway if we wanted to kill these guys, as it were. What do we want to do then? We want to jump denial down and get ourselves killed. That's what we want. What do we want? Dead denial. When do we want it? It's next turn.
I'm busted.
I'm busted. I feel it slipping through her fingers. Now she's gone.
Did you
Classic
see that
busted. Classic implacable. Does denial have untouchable yet, or is that just Nero? We're gonna slowly go through everything else here. No, untouchable's next rank. Denial can just come back into cover anyway. That leaves these two geniuses. You know what? We're going to struggle to kill this guy without revealing everything else. So, Epiphanes, if you could just, you know, blow him away with the power of your mind. That is great. And what else do we have? We have the Lancer. Only the Lancer has the answer.
I'm on it.
I'm going to save the combat protocol if possible. I'm going to look at the odds here. What are the odds here? 85% not to get a serious amount of damage done to yourself. It's fine. You can take those risks. Those campaign-ending risks. There's not a problem.
No problem, boss.
It's no problem, boss. It's me. I'm the boss. And there is no problem. Right, this Archon pod, this sector, is more of a sectoid pod, really. It's the party pod for sure. They have already taken this past halfway, so what we're going to do is we're not going to activate them this turn. Because it's Archon o'clock here and not in a good MK King way. Although I suppose that's our weedy pod at this stage of the game, isn't it? Is this all you have? What's the Lord of the Rings quote? Saruman? Is this all you can muster? I don't know. I've not actually seen Return of the King. It's embarrassing. For someone who quotes Lord of the Rings movies, I've not actually seen Return of the King. Right, we've got a Void Rift. We've got all the pistol shots in the world. We've got a sniper shot. We've got Deadeye. Unfortunately, we don't have holo targeting. Because Denny is ill. Get well soon, Denny. Because this Joker's here with Balor, by the way, not the MVP. Oh no, he does have the Darth MVP. No wonder his odds are... I thought I gave him Balor. It's yellow and orange. I got mixed up. Right. Maybe check the hack. See if it's anything good. It's not going to be anything good, is it?
Security.
That is really trash. A failure means that we're not killing Archons at all. And in fact, we are getting killed by Archons. We've got, oh, screw it. Screw it. Let's just get a move on. Get a move on. Mind control the Archon, please. Is he actually going to do something like mind control the Archon? Panic the sectoid and make it shoot the Archon. That's mind control, right? That is, yeah, mind controlled sectoid. Goody, what can the sectoid do? Mind spin and siren. Ooh. Reanimate our own zombies. That could actually be alright. A bit of alright on the night. So Nero gets this like free pistol shot, right? Quick draw. Firing your pistol with your first action. So if we fire the pistol now at oh no, not the sectoid, at that guy. Fire the pistol. Does a little bit of damage. We go lightning hands. And that's for free. And it does a little bit of damage. And then we shoot the pistol again. And it does a little bit of damage. Well, 2 little bits of damage, that's fine. We've got grenades, we've got combat protocol, we've got a ruddy shotgun. Bloody hell, we've got a bloody shotgun. We've got 100% to hit there, so let's just Deadeye and do it all in a one. Except for the comedic miss. Comedic miss.
Not even close.
Which means we do actually have to take a few risks now. Or do we? what I'd like is actually something like that, where we hit the grenade and that opens up the side of the building for Magical Trevor as well. Always, I think 3 steps ahead. Or at least 1.5 steps ahead. That's kind of what I'm thinking here. 1.5 steps ahead. We've not even really opened it up at all. So I'll just... Right, we just need to do 1 damage. Now, can you do 1 damage, love? 1 damage. Without activating these guys. Ooh, that's a tough ask, actually. See what happens when you move down here. Oh, that's a bit dodgy, isn't it? Yeah. Shouldn't have moved you down.
Negative damage.
What we're going to do is we're going to move Ardus up and he's going to take a shot and he's going to kill him. Done. End of story. End of story. End of XCOM. Oh dear. Some comedic misses this turn, lads. And lasses. But hopefully he's going to go for the sectoid because he's poisoned. What poison does is really limits your mobility. And we're probably going to fail the mission. Because this Archon is going hog wild. No, not the sectoid. We were going to revive a little army for ourselves. No. Oh no. He's weak to melee as well. That's terrible. He was your friend. He was literally your only friend. That's why we're mucking about doing nothing, because there's no one else in this pod. Right, what's Trev got? What we're going to do, right, we want these guys to stop hammering away at the relay. We can't actually do anything about it this time, because we can't get close enough for them to see. Or can we? Because the line of sight indicator does like lying to us, doesn't it?
Objective located.
We can see the objective. Oh, they're behind a wall. That's unfortunate. That is the opposite of being fortunate. So, Nero could take a shot with a pistol. In fact, Nero could move up and take a shot with a pistol. Probably be the best idea. So we've had 1 pod. We've got 2 pod. We've got dead Archon pod. Oh, for goodness sake. Poisoned. Oh, never. Magical Trevor is good where he is. Epiphanis is not.
I'm trusting
We've got like 1 turn before we really have to move in, and it's, you know, like do or die time. Because that's not going to be the last pod on the map, is it? Because 5, that'll be 8. So this is like a really dumb move, isn't it? Yeah.
Whatever you say.
Oh no! Don't do that. Don't be doing the height advantage thing we do. We still do need to kill this guy, of course, which we can obviously do whenever we want. What we're going to do is we're not going to shoot the Archon this turn, actually, because of the dangerous things he does, which include Battle Frenzy. Is it Battle Frenzy? It's something Frenzy. So if we don't shoot him this turn, it means he can't come and like do in denial, like guaranteed. So we're just going to shoot a sectoid. We're going to shoot a restaurant mostly. We'll mostly just shoot a restaurant here. We do need to hit this guy. How's Denial flanked? Oh, because of that's a long flank. And sectoids do shoot us now as well, which could be bad. Is that sectoid going to make it all the way to Denial? I don't think so. Not on those highly genetically modified and engineered, bionically engineered legs that make you sprint really well. No, not these sectoids. Because we need to move everyone up. This is a no man's land because we cleverly grenaded all the cover away. Thinking 1.5 steps behind I was. Epiphanis, I'd quite like to stay up there, but all your damage dealing perks aren't there. Denial, who can you actually see? I'd quite like to know what the odds are. Although you could run and gun. You could run and gun all the way up to that sectoid, couldn't you? I wish I'd thought of that, because we've got Inspire. I don't really like thinking, though. It just hurts my head. Right, what we're going to do is we're going to move Onju to there.
Seems doable.
I'd like to think it seems doable. You're just traversing a rooftop ever so slowly. Do that. You've got a stock on that, don't you?
Well, how about that?
I only remembered he had a stock after I started him firing. It was like, oh, actually, that's quite clever of me.
On the move.
If that somehow failed with the stock and all, then Ardus was going to finish it off. What we can still do is combat protocol that sectoid. Because why would you not at this point? That's one less thing for Denial to worry about. And then we've just got Epiphanes, who we're not going to move up on his own. We've got Inspire, which we could Inspire on Denial, but, you know, let's not, because Denial has, who is it that has Hunker Down, actually? No, it's not Denial. It's, Onju, isn't it? Oh, who cares? Overwatch, and you're not going to hit anyone with your rubbish Overwatch. There's the other pods. It's an Officer pod, Advent pod, and they all see, do they all see Denial? I don't know where that shield bearer's gone. Here it comes, the best Overwatch you've ever seen.
I'll get him next time.
So what the Archon... See, the Archon even had to reload there. Look at this sectoid going through holes in the ceiling. We're the tactical warfighters here. What's he actually doing here? What has he actually done? Oh, it's a zombie. That could have been our zombie. The Archon's put a stop to that. Right, Magical Trevor, I'd like you to finish the turn with full ammo so we can kill zone next turn. That involves you getting a kill. We have Stasis. We have Soulfire. We've got Nero, who is nowhere near close enough to actually do anything good. Unless we hit this with Nero, finish it off with Trev. Trev gets death from above, reloads. That's our sniper's done. That's the zombie gone as well. That leaves... What's this wall like? Oh, there's plenty of windows in it. Good, good. I love bewindowed walls. Right, there's no... What is this? Is it a stun lance? It's a trooper. That's good. Stun lances would have ruined this entire plan where I hide and do nothing. We can hide everyone in here because that is a pretty solid fortification against these guys around here. Shield bearer will get off a punch the ground Superman, hey, everyone's got armor now. I'm really rambly today. Well, I must be. I've just got so much to say. He says, patently untrue. And we'll just stasis the Archon should it all go wrong. Right, what we're gonna do? Right, let's do what I said. We're gonna go with Nero, and then Nero's just gonna kill it outright, just to really annoy me. Or miss, which would annoy me even more. It's looking good. It's great. That did max damage, right? Yep. So kill that guy. And if you miss, I'll be annoyed. That would be an annoying miss. Death from above procs.
Target down.
Zombie dies. Cha-ching. Bubbling. Kill zone next turn.
Ready to go.
Ching ching bling bling get the cheddar. As someone with more rhythm than me might say. We've got Denial. Lost in the middle of nowhere. We're not really lost. We've got a grill here. That looks like kind of tofu burgers, but I imagine it's an Advent burger and, you know, it's huge amounts of cannibalism in play. What we can do... I suppose that is a window. And if they knew exactly what they were doing, could that Advent guy come round here and shoot? Who knows? There.
I'm going.
I just had a far better idea. There's going to be a roof here, and there's going to be a hole in the roof, right? Can we shoot through the hole in the roof? We could, but we'd get flanked by the shield bearer. Or would we? There's no cover for the shield bearer to take. Unless we really glitched it out, which it looks like we can do. What's the odds? 81%. What happens when this fails? We've got... Oh, Ardis can see from there, so Onji will be able to see from there. We've got grenades. We've got Mimic Beacon. What am I chatting about? We've got a Mimic Beacon. It doesn't matter if you miss, but please don't miss. That's a bit rubbish.
Hardly did anything. I'm running low
Oh.
on ammo.
Another dodge.
Barely registered.
Jesus.
I need ammo.
Right. Epiphanes, Onju, Ardis. Can Ardis move? No. What Ardis is going to do is execute the Archon. You know it's a good time when it's... No, wait, what we're going to do... Yeah, what we're going to do is...
Whatever you say.
And this might look stupid. He says every video. How can the trooper see that but not the shield bearer, and how can the shield bearer see that but not the trooper? Is there like some kind of hidden peephole through the wall? It's like kind of, you know how you can look through a door at the hinges when it's slightly open, so like that made me sound really creepy, but no. I don't use this on a regular basis, but you know how you can sometimes see through a door's hinges? That's what's happening here, but there's no hinges or doors. Right, let's just dump a beacon. Dump the beacon right there. And in for a penny, in for a pound. Execute the Archon, and we will be sound. I mean, I was kidding about the execution, but hitting him would have been good. And what we're going to do, we're still going to go for stasis on the Archon.
Okay, I'll go.
Because otherwise they'd rip through the Mimic Beacon too soon. They're probably going to do that anyway.
Armor of the mind.
Oh, this is so dumb. Right, officer, at the very least, won't be killing us. Trooper next leaves the shield bearer. You shouldn't be able to see the Mimic Beacon from there. Unless that whole thing is a window and not a dumpster. I assume dumpster. You know me, I'm all about the dumpsters. So... shield bearer still can't actually see anyone, so he's just going to punch the ground. In wild fury. Do AP rounds go through, That's a kill zone and a half. Do AP rounds go through the shield bearer's thing? We might be about to find out. We would like a grenade on everything.
I'm going.
Denial's right in the middle of where this grenade is going. It is the perfect grenade to take out Denial and those two Advent, though. I'm not... Don't get... Oh! Can we still... Oh, what is this? What is this wizardry? I need to see from the other angle, though. I need to make sure we are actually hitting everyone, and it's not just a dream I had once.
You ready for a surprise?
If this actually hits the officer, this is like grenade of the week. There have been no other grenades this week. Oh, mamma mia. Oh, cover gone. Oh, shields removed. Bellissimo. My hero. So said Bella Lasagna and Fireman Sam. Right, we've got face-off back, but we can't really use it because there's no good cover to move up to, and we've kind of missed our turn of ridiculous lack of cover abuse. Denial kind of needs to move. Right, let's really... Right, Trev's going to take out each and every one of these guys. He's going to go, you kill zone, you kill zone, you kill... Boy, we need some damage done to them first, actually. And we don't have other damage dealing grenades. Denial can reload and then run and gun.
Back in.
Thank God we didn't use run and gun last time. Right, this is clearly a very glitchy place. Do we really trust the line of sight indicator? Of course we do. When do we not trust the line of sight indicator? It has never once led us astray.
No problem,
And if it says
boss.
Denial can get a perfect shot through a roof and not be seen by any of the survivors, then by God, I'm going to trust it. Denial just opens up that grate. Hello! Closes the grate. Right, so we're in a reasonable place right now. We can soul fire. 3, 4, 5, 6. No, we can't. What we could do, we could inspire Denial and we can guarantee that guy dead pretty much. It was 100%, right? I'm just going to blindly assume yes.
If you say so.
Alright, bit of a risky move because as much as they can't see anyone upstairs, we know the XCOM AI cheats. Yeah, we hate cheaters, he said without irony, as he prepared a second shot straight through a building at something that could not be seen.
Impressed yet?
And now you get implacable and can move. Who said cheaters never prosper? It was probably Bradford. That sounds like something Bradford to say. So Nero does have sniper shots now. I'm not sure how useful they'll really be. I think we're taking damage here, no matter what. Although I suppose Nero does have the poison rounds as well, so that's going to be, you know, quite a bit of damage to this officer if it hits. 79%. Oh. Oh. So that is kill zoneable.
Nothing gets past me.
We'll see. We could do with another shot on... We could do with Shred on the shield... No, we don't want Shred on the shield bearer because Trev will just shoot straight through it. We want to shoot up the trooper a bit. Or we could go flashbang on all of them because it's only Ardis left, and that would actually be a good idea for us not to die. And I do like not dying at this time of year. Not in cover, so that flashbang's definitely going to hit. They're not going to outrun Trev's kill zone. And what we're going to do... What we're going to do with Denial... Ooh. And moving to hard cover.
I can handle that.
Alright, who's going to make the first run? Disoriented, poisoned. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when Killzone comes for you? What? Thank God Trev has covering fire. Covering fire's rubbish. What is the officer doing?
I'll get him next time.
He didn't even go into cover. Right. The officer's fine. I mean, getting that shot would have been really nice because this guy's got a grenade, right? Alright, getting this shot would be nice because you've got the AP rounds and I don't want to go through all that armor. Oh, Killzone best perk. Said no one ever.
Adjusting
What's the
sights.
shield bearer going to do? Oh, if you'd somehow gotten that, I would have been most displeased. So, what happened that turn? Nothing. Nothing happened whatsoever. We've got nothing here. We've got Soulfire. We've got Insanity. We don't even have that Stasis. We've got Nero's Night. Oh. Right. We've got Denial. Who can flank.
Whatever you say.
We're going to ignore that Overwatch. You know what we're going to do? You know what we're going to do? We're going to run that Overwatch with Ardis. Because Ardis has lightning reflexes and it's never been used. It might never be used again. And you know what? The trooper's going to be dead at this turn anyway, so come right up here just in case. You know, actually don't take cover behind the mop bucket and wet floor sign. That doesn't look too sturdy. Lightning reflexes for the first time ever. So yeah, the shield bearer is going to be a bit of a problem, although Trev can hit him. Can does not mean will. Right, good old Shred would be... Oh. We are not dealing with this pod at all. We kind of need to kill them, don't we? Because otherwise we might die. Right, leave off until we know what we're doing. We've got nothing else here for Onju. What we're going to do is 59% because you do have the laser sight. Oh, come on now.
Out of ammo here.
Right, so what Onju is going to do... Right, we want the officer and we want the trooper dead. Jamila! Jamila is going to make it happen. What is this turn?
Impressed? Are we looking for this?
Oh, my keys. Ah, ha, ha. And what we're going to do, we're going to get a dodgy cast of insanity off on the shield bearer. It's all going to come together. And if we're up for a dodgy cast of shield bearer, that means we can go in here with Onju. A cast of shield bearer?
You know, that was good.
Right, what we're going to do, we've got Trev, we've got Epiphanes, right? We're going to go Deadeye with Trev and see if we can take him out in a 1. Because we might be able to do that. I mean, it was literally and figuratively a long shot. We can move to here.
I'm trusting you here.
So we can either soul fire, which will do guaranteed damage, or we can cast Insanity, and it might stop him hitting the relay or hitting us. Oh god, he's going to go for the relay. Mind control would end the mission. Panic, good enough. I mean, I'd rather he didn't run over there. Right, we've got combat protocol. We've got denial. Do we actually have denial? We don't, because denial can't make his or her way over there to get a flank. 1 square off a flank, we've not got anything else close enough. And he's behind hard cover. What a terror! This mission was going to... Oh, right. So what we did...
Where will you run?
We just destroyed him with psychic power. Because I got annoyed. I didn't care about who got the kill, I just wanted him dead.
Status confirmed. All hostiles are down and the area is secure. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
There we go. A flawless mission. Somehow, despite gross incompetence. We missed a full third of our shots there. But in essence, the mission did go perfectly. We didn't take any damage. Everything died. The most under fire was our mimic beacon. So I guess we do have to call that mission a technical, if not moral, success. Now, as we fly back to base here, I'm going to say, for the first time in this series, I'm going to cut here.
An impressive performance, Commander. Our troop skills are improving with every deployment.
I mean, I guess Denal can get promoted. And Untouchable, like I was talking about. So we've seen both these skills before. We've got Deep Cover. If you don't attack, you hunker down. I don't really... Especially with Denial, I don't see why. I don't see how Deep Cover really helps with anything at all. What Deep Cover helps with is as a sniper. But that's synergy that we'll talk about another day, preferably never. Untouchable means you can't get killed. Means you can't get hit by a shot immediately once after you get a kill, which is good. Oh, what? What is this? What is this wizardry? 2 superior scopes off 1 mission. Advanced autoloader, all the corpses. What a loot.
Another impressive effort.
What a good old bit of
Commander.
loot. So anyway,
My expectations were high.
as I was saying, I'm going to cut here.
Them.
Not because we're low on scientists, but because, first of all, I have no idea what we're doing. Second of all, like, I don't know what we're doing when this completes, what we're building here. I've got, that's going to be like the shadow chamber, right? But all these gremlins, what are they actually doing?
We're making progress.
We've got
against the aliens,
Kim Jong-il
and it
up there. I
sounds
don't
like
think
we're
we've got
starting to get
anyone
the
left
civilians'
in
attention
the
colonies. It's important
med
that the
bay.
crew knows
We've got
people out
Denny
there
with
need
one
us
day.
and want
So what
us
I'm
to
going to
help
do
turn
is I'm
this
going to
thing
cut it
around.
here. Once
They have to
Bradford
know
lets
there's
us
a
get a
reason to
clean
endure all
cut.
this.
And I'm going to go away, spend 10 minutes of real time and, you know, like 1.5 seconds of video time making an actual plan. And I'll be right back with you. Okay, I've got it all figured out, and really it's embarrassing how woefully mismanaged the Avenger has been. Somebody should have said something. Bradford, Shen, Saigon, one of you guys, you should have said something. Right, first things first, we're going to upgrade this power supply. Because we built it on a power conduit, we can upgrade it to Illyrium. An Illyrium conduit, or whatever we bought it on. Bought it, put it on. Because what we have is these two lasses up here, Megan Phillips and Damo Mello. They've just been up here this entire time providing power. They don't need to be. What we do is we take these two, this one gremlin. Okay, there's only one slot here. We take one gremlin who's busy clearing alien machinery. That is not a gremlin at all. And we can take out, as you can see, we've got 34 out of 48 power. That means we can take Megan Phillips and Damo Mello away from there. We're going to build the shadow chamber in here, so this is the one we want most of all. So Mello comes and completes the triplet. The trio, that was the word I was looking for. And Megan Phillips can come down here and go back to excavating this. What else have we got? We've got nuclear-powered Kim Jong-il up here. And there's nobody really that we need to be healing right now. Denny will be back in 2 days. So nuclear-powered Kim Jong-il. And really, is nuclear-powered Kim Jong-il the person we want staffing our hospital? In sole charge of our troopers' health? I'm not so sure. We've got the gremlin in there. We've got a gremlin there. We'll have a gremlin in here when we need it. And then engineer there. We're gonna be so much... Who is that, actually? Oh, that's not how you move around. Can we...
Most of
yes.
our new recruits have never worked in close quarters like the Avenger. Before the war, we might have had time for training, but now they're gonna have to pick things up on the fly.
There's me, just in the bar by myself. That's about right. Right. Anyway, that's part of what we were doing. Sorting out all the engineers. Intel, oh good. What we're going to do next is we want to finish making contact with East Asia, of course. And we want to do that before the next supply drop in 9 days. But there's a big old UFO there. So what we're going to do is come all the way to the black market.
Avenger plotting new course.
All the way over, off miles away from that UFO. We want nothing to do with that UFO.
Market is open.
And I have a big list here of things we can sell. And the list is pretty much everything apart from troopers. Troopers and things we haven't researched. So berserkers, what we're going to do is sell 3 of those. And we're going to sell all 14 of these shield bearer corpses. A cool 160 supplies. Nothing else. What we're going to buy, yep. We've still got that superior stock, which I scoffed at before, but now we've got 2 superior scopes and a lot of intel. What I'm going to do is buy the superior stock. I'm going to put that on Epiphanes' rifle, the Who Cares mag rifle. And what this will do is when Epiphanes misses, like say we leave Epiphanes on Overwatch, that's 3 damage a superior stock does. Well worth having, especially for that much intel. Right, there were a few other things I was going to do, which I should have done before we moved on. We are about to complete skull mining in the Proving Grounds, are we not? Are we not? Are we not about to complete skull mining? Yes, I've not clicked on the right thing at all. So what we're going to do after skull mining is advanced explosives. We don't actually have...
Sounds good, Commander. I'll let you know as soon as the
What
project's
advanced
ready for the
explosives
field.
actually does is upgrades all your particular grenades, all your special grenades, your acid, gas, incendiary, EMP, it all upgrades them to bombs, which do more damage. It's essentially the difference between a frag grenade and a plasma grenade, except it stays an acid grenade and acid bomb. Now, we don't have any at the moment, but what we can always buy,
Hello, Commander.
and what I might start taking with us, is an EMP. It's a grenade right now. It will become a bomb when that completes, and that'll
I wish
be
we had a
far more
simulator
useful,
for Bradford to
bigger
practice on.
radius.
If he crashes this ship, I might just hand him
I'm
over to
sure
Advent
Bradford,
stuff.
as a pilot, knows entirely what he's doing. He's... I trust Bradford. Right, we are completing all these. We're going to have... Oh, Solace. Not bad. I really want Domination. I've not seen Domination come up yet in the slide training, which is a bit weird. So usually the first thing I go for. Right, we want to... What I want to do now is obviously complete that. We're going to scan for intel a bit, though.
Avenger plotting new course.
Scan for a bit of intel. Minor breakthrough, that's fine. Where's the minor breakthrough? This is great. They're stacking all their progress on that one lab. We take out that one lab, we knock out 4 points of progress. Brilliant. Right, so let's go to 4 days on this.
Resistance communications facility now operational.
So that's the resistance comms, so there are now... No, oh, we didn't actually have anyone on that, did we? So I didn't need to view that facility at all. That's fine. All that time planning, Meg, and you still don't know what you're doing? Yep, that sounds about right. That sounds like me skull mining. What that does is lets us stab people through the head for intel now, and it also gives +20 to anyone carrying a skulljack. +20 hack skill. Did I say intel? +20 hack skill to, say, Ardus or Toke. Right, so that is 4 days. Where's the UFO? Oh, the UFO is us. We were the UFO. UFO not there.
Setting course for
We're going to be splitting our efforts a bit here.
East Asia.
What we're also going to do while we're over here is assault the space. Nah. We're going to complete this. Bradford's going to go down and shake hands with someone. Is that right? Am I correct in thinking this? That's a mightily advanced gun for someone who's an unorganised resistance. Is that Bradford? Or is it just some... That's just some guy. What? What, mate? Oh, the bloody LEU. Right, so that's 45... Oh, good. 45
Regional
supplies next time.
contacts located.
So we can now make contact with Indonesia if we want. And let me... All-in? What does all-in give us? Oh, actually, that's not bad. Oceania has its own continent bonus. Asia's is fire when ready. We can't see the others yet. What we want to do is make contact with West Asia because we have a tower in the new Arctic, which means the contacting West Asia is as cheap as it's ever going to be, and there might be dark events. Obviously, there aren't going to be these ones just yet, but there will be a dark event soon that doubles intel costs. So what we'll do is make contact just now.
We've utilized all of our available
Now that we can.
capacity. We can't establish any new contacts until we upgrade our systems.
And if we can sneak this in, supply drop 7 days. No, we can't. We can't sneak that in. So what we're going to do is finish off getting this intel.
Commander will need to completely scan this
Trans-Pacific
region before we can
flights in
establish
action. Well,
contact with the local resistance. I'd
Bradford
advise we
is
stick
just
around
going
and
out of his
finish
way
the
with his
job, but the
superior
choice is
piloting
yours.
ability just to make a mockery of me saying Trans-Pacific.
Commander, that UFO contact has us locked in. We have to take evasive maneuvers.
Distance 11,000 miles away. Bradford, if you get caught from 11,000... That is 11,000 miles away, right? It was probably tracking us over Asia, lost us over the Atlantic. It expected us to go over the Pacific. Bradford's a genius. He takes it over the Atlantic.
Setting course for Western United States.
Right, there's the UFO. There's the... Surely that's the greatest evasive maneuver we've ever seen. Bradford. No way is the alien going to wrap around the world and still... Oh, for Christ's sake. No! Bradford is literally the worst pilot I've ever seen in my entire life.
We've lost power! We're going down! Fast!
aren't you at the controls?
Impossible! There's no damage to the engine. Unless be using an electromagnetic pulse. If I can just bypass all this alien circuitry...
Bradford isn't at the controls.
Not accepting the transfer.
He's not piloting this.
The system is overriding my command. Shen! Right.
Shen just punched something. I don't think I've seen this cutscene all the way through. I got annoyed and skipped it the one time I've had an alien base defense.
Emergency power online.
Someone get me a damage report.
We've got a problem.
Only one?
They've just dropped some sort of spike outside. It's generating the same type of pulse that knocked us out of the sky.
They don't want us. They want the ship. Isn't there some way you can override it?
Not from here. I can't get our engines online while it's out there.
Commander, we're gonna have to do this the old
Oh yeah, I'm here as well.
Destroying that spike is our only chance of getting out of here. We can't let
I
the
think
aliens
this is the
take
most
this ship.
disappointing mission in XCOM 2. It's, yeah, wow, base defense, Operation Iron Hammer. We're going down, Commander. We've got to defend the Avenger.
Commander, we can't afford to let this operation get away from us. Even if it means sending our wounded forces back into combat. We have to succeed at all costs.
This is quite literally a do or die mission. We fail this mission, it's campaign over. It's not a good time. However, there are a few quirks in squad selection. We have a full squad to choose from. There are a few quirks in squad selection which I might take advantage of. But unfortunately, I'm hitting escape, I'm hitting right click. We can't come out of this yet. Difficulty difficult. It's going to be a bit more than difficult. Well, that's an exciting first mission back. Oh, I've got a long week ahead of me for this mission, haven't I? In any case, thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for sticking with me throughout this large gap. Took a gap from my exam. Exam ended up going quite well, I thought, in case you're actually interested. And now I've got only XCOM to concentrate on, which is going to be necessary to defend the Avenger and Operation Iron Hammer, coming to you. It might not even be this Saturday, because it's going to be that long a mission, that long to process. It'll probably be split into two parts as well. But in any case, thank you for watching this mission, and whenever the next mission comes to you, I'll see you then.